And here we are back again. Oh, I forgot to bring my screen down. Oh, 1 second. Add. Let me add it in there. Let's see. Oh, let me get myself into that corner there. And we're back in business. Yep, I think that's good enough. I completely forgot to shove that in the corner. I got a little Minecraft creeper from McDonald's. Here's the sound of it. So it's like you hit it on the top of its head and its leg moves. It doesn't explode, unfortunately, which would be really funny in McDonald's just suddenly combust into flames. But I have witnessed greatness. Something beyond beauty. And that was the Minecraft movie. And after seeing it, I can't help but write the script for the Minecraft movie too, because there's so many ideas running through my mind at the moment that I have to do this. It is an absolute necessity. And obviously we're going to not have that on hardcore. Peaceful's fine. World, we need a flat world. Because the thing is, in order to actually get the ideas off, we need a whole big shabam. And by that, I need a giant flat thing so I can essentially make it like a... What's the thing in middle school that you learn about, the plot structure? We're gonna build one of those. Gonna build a plot structure with the rising action and falling action. And it will be absolutely wonderful. It will be amazing. And I don't think that matters. Oh, they added more stuff here. Huh. It's been so long. It's been so long since last I've seen my Steve lost to this ender pearl from the man behind the chicken jockey. Well, let's see. I don't have the render distance turned up extremely high. Might be a good idea to find a show. There's chickens. Might be a good idea to find... I want to find a village first, because that will essentially be base camp, because in the Minecraft movie, there are villagers, and villagers go, huh, and also sleep with your wife. That's another thing. This is a rather tiny one, but I guess this works. Well, we're gonna fix up this village real fast, just because I think it'd make everything feel a lot better if I were to fix it. Let me help you there, buddy. Oh, I forgot. I completely forgot bundles existed in the game. It's been actually a while since I played Minecraft. It was actually... Kitty! I will get this kitty. Where is... Where's fish? Where are the fish? Oh, it's cod. I forgot they changed it. Hello there, kitty. You will be my friend. Oh, I did not mean to hit the kitty! Well, let me try that again. I didn't mean to hit the kitty. I didn't want to hit the kitty cat. Kitty cat. Yay! Yay! We are now friends, kitty cat. There is another kitty cat. We will also be friends. Thank you, little kitty cat. That is... I didn't mean to do that at all. But now I have 3 kitty cats. I have many kitty cats. Okay, now actually getting to the actual structure of the Minecraft movie, too. Well, obviously, they had a dog in the first movie, so essentially the first part is they're going to add a cat for the next movie. This was all premeditated. Kitty. We're gonna put them here. Actually, let's get to a part off of the village. I don't want to be right next to the village with this. Ah. 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 Where do I want to construct... kitty. I think I could do it at the end of this village, because they kind of made a perfect line for me right here. So we'll have the start of it be right here. So first, they're going to have kitty cats in the movie. That's going to be an obvious part. There's going to be kitty cats in the sequel. There has to be kitty cats because there was a dog. And if there's a dog, there has to be kitty cats next. And with that being said, I'm going to get a sign because the sign is how I'm going to write out the plot structure. I also kind of want to build it to kind of emphasize the point. But we'll get to that first. So first thing, we'll probably have to move around the kitty cat first. Kitty cat. Perfect. They're going to add kitty cat to the movie. Next, okay, so the actual plot structure, because that's kind of just like a general note. Actually, I think this will be the general notes, and then we'll assemble it over here, and then build it. So who's going to be our main antagonist? Oh. An Enderman spawn egg. We have two options. Now, the thing is, I think the Ender Dragon is a very, very, very easy pick for the sequel movie. But I don't think the dragon is going to be the main villain. So the thing is, I'm going to set that as our antagonist. We're going to have the Ender Dragon. That's going to be one of our main antagonists. But I don't think they're going to make the dragon talk. If they do, I think... Oh, hey, Steve, how you doing? It's me. Steve, I'm the Ender Dragon. It's not my favorite idea. But, let's see. I think the actual main antagonist will be Herobrine. Because, obviously, from the trailer, the main enemy was the pigs. So, with that being said, the next main villain is going to be... let me get brown. Is going to be Herobrine. Look good enough. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good enough to me. So we'll have Herobrine most likely controlling the Ender Dragon. That is what I think is going to happen for the next movie. It makes sense. And Herobrine does not like kitty cats, or he secretly loves kitty cats. That's going to be a secret detail. Now, the next part. Who are going to be our protagonists? The people, and then Steve, and likely Alex, which I think makes absolutely complete sense. And the I don't remember the people from the movie. There was Jason Momoa. There was the guy who played the kid, the guy who played the lady who likes animals, and the lady who played the girl. So I think those are going to be our protagonists. So I'm going to make each of them individually right here. I was like, I got to make Steve. Let me make Steve first. Because I already have a Steve built right here. So I'm going to make a new Steve. And I'm building these sideways. Why? Because I am a psychopath. And this will be Steve. He looks so much worse. But it's great. I think it's beautiful. Now this is a work of art here. So, and then Alex. Let me see. We'll get Birchwood. We got Alex. So we have Steve and Alex. And now the thing is, will the people from the movie have less screen time? I think yes. I think they will have less screen time. Because seeing how the movie has kind of already been successful, they're probably going to be like, oh, we're probably going to take more like the Sonic 2 route and put more of the more Minecraft people into Minecraft than our random OCs. That makes a lot of sense. So we have Kitty Cat. So Alex is going to like the kitty cat. Steve likes the dog, but Steve is not going to be the biggest fan of kitty cats. But then he'll be like, I love the kitty cats later on. So there are our protagonists, our antagonists, and kitty cat. So what is going to be the main issue that's going to have to be overcome? Or essentially, what is our plot going to be? Herobrine controls Ender Dragon. 2. Now the question is, what would Herobrine want? I think this is going to be a rather simple answer. Bring the end. I actually think it's going to be really simple. I wish to bring the end. And that's just about it. I think it could be as like, or to Steve, ? Because Herobrine is basically evil Steve. And so therefore, he is evil, Steve, and he is evil. That is relatively about all the details that you probably need on that. There might be some like little thing where it's like, it's me, evil Steve, or it's like we were brothers once. Or what if his name's Brian and he was meant to be a hero? I think that would also be a really funny one. I don't think they're gonna do this like you were meant to be the hero, Brian. I think out of all the quotes that that people have come up with, I think that one is actually the least likely. I think they're just gonna straight up and just be like, hero, Brian. What? I'll have to build that at some point. Okay, but so here's the next detail. Why does this happen? Steve's past in other dimension? Oh! Shy. Alright. There's another dimension. I am Steve, and there's another dimension. And that's gonna be the big reveal, is that essentially the portal that the guy fell in was the end. But Steve doesn't know that. Steve got scared. Steve went to the nether instead of the end. But the thing is, he also didn't know it was the end. He knew what the nether was because he shouted, "The nether!" That's because, yeah, Steve knew what the nether was, basically. Cow. All right, now with that being said, so we have now that there's another dimension. Shocking backstory reveal. Hero Brine shows up somehow. Puts Eye of Ender into portal. Dragon. I don't think they're gonna do the thing with the end where it's like you can only get to the end and only by defeating the dragon can you get out. Or idea. I have a better idea. Steve, you And like that, we're so back. Now, what is the solution to the problem? Herobrine is too powerful. It's either going to be something really dumb and stupid that stops him, or it's going to be, I wonder. Steve, give Herobrine a diamond. Steve gets fake thrown off a cliff. We're gonna make this even more dramatic. It's gonna be mega dramatic. So Steve gives Herobrine a diamond. Steve gets fake thrown off cliff. We're not gonna get rid of Steve. Next option. How do we stop Herobrine? Herobrine has become too strong, too powerful. What's the plan? Friends. They win. Yeah, that's probably about all it's gonna be. So let's get the first part of this movie. Is Hero okay? So the first part is Steve's pass. So we're gonna be like Herobrine and Steve. So let me get my blocks for Herobrine and then Steve again. There we go. Is it set? I don't even remember what the timing was. Kitty, kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty, yeah, kitty, kitty cat, kitty, kitty. Anyways, back to business. So, like I was saying, now the plan is now to build all of this. So Steve's pass. So Steve took diamond. So I also need blue. What fits diamonds? We're gonna have it be blue ice. So we're gonna /set time. No, it's time set day. All right. So now, because I can see a bit better, so now we're gonna build it. So also need blue because we also have to make his clothes. So blue, and then darker blue. So first we have Steve. You'll be his shoes. All right, I get the shirt. We'll get the Steve. Then we'll also TS facial hair too. Looks like a worm. What do I do for Steve? No, I'll just do brown. So we have Steve. we have Steve. This is Steve. We have Steve. Oh my god. Hey, Steve. And then do the shape of a diamond. So Steve takes Hero Brian's diamond. So let's get. But this is before he becomes Hero Brian. His obsession turns him into Hero Brian, basically. So we're gonna make. He's gonna be the opposite of Steve. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna have it 4. No, it's only 2 blocks away. So we're gonna start. I'm gonna make it just the. I'm gonna make it the opposite color because I think that'd be really funny if they're similar, but like they're like just opposites of each other. I think that would be really funny. Is they're just the opposite person. Yeah, I like that idea. I'm liking that idea. So we're gonna have Steve taking Hero Brian's time. At this point, Hero Brian is the more experienced of the Minecraft world. Essentially, it's like my mentor. My mentor was what is now known as Hero Brian, or actually, I think it'd be funny if their name was Brian, and they thought they were the hero. I think their actual name being Brian is actually it's hilarious. Brian, how could you? That's them being shocked. And at the time right now, they still have their regular eye color. We'll give them black hair. Got two worms. If I made Steve thicker. Oh, I made Glep. Wait. uh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I've created art. So takes the diamonds, right? Steve's passed. I'll never forgive you. Then they fall into the stronghold. Let me get my stone blocks. Stone and then ender. Oh, it's just end portal frame. The end portal frame and then Eye of Ender. I'm going to build a large base for this. We'll make a large one just to emphasize, because I want this to look really cool. I think they are gonna go with a small Ender portal frame for the actual movie, but I think if it were me, I would have a very large portal frame, mainly because I think it'd be funny. I wonder if I'm able. Hmm. All right, cool. We have somewhat of a base. Now we're gonna put in our end portal frames. Wait, I'm gonna double check that I remember how to do this. It was. Was that not it? Options, not video settings. Let's turn it to easy mode. Because that should allow me to get to the end. Because I had it on peaceful. Am I missing something? Feel like I'm missing something. Oh, now there's a bunch of slimes everywhere. Let's try this one more time. Let's do hard mode. Let's see if hard mode fixes this. So I set up the frames. Oh, I see what I'm doing. I do this. I think, and then that fixes it. I think I was just being lazy. Okay, never mind. I don't remember how to. I want to make a massive end portal. Let me pull up my phone real fast. I'm gonna do this thing called something I haven't done in a while. So I don't think anyone is. No one's even here right now. But I was playing Duolingo on my phone one time. How to build end portal in creative. Tell me, video person.
You probably tried creating an end portal in Minecraft, but it never seemed to work.
Yeah, it did not work.
So you can do it correctly.
Okay.
First, stand in the center of where you want your portal to be. Now from the inside, start placing your end portal blocks.
Okay.
Then your Eye of Enders. There you go, your portal works. You also want to make sure that this diagonal pattern over here is facing towards the center. You probably tried creating an end portal.
Okay, let's try this one more time. I gotta stay in the center. Okay. I did it! Oh. Oops. Oh, it's like, this is just like the plot of Minecraft. This is just like the plot of the second... This is just like the plot. This is just like the plot of the second Minecraft movie. Hey guys. Hey, how's everyone doing? I didn't really mean to go here. Let me get to business real fast. Let's just fix everything real fast. Let's just get rid of that. You don't need that either. You don't need that either. Woohoo. Alright, nice. There we go. Hello, I'm going to take you out of existence. It's me, Minecraft movie. But the thing is, they're not gonna blow up the Ender Dragon unless they actually will blow up the Ender Dragon. Because I think the Ender Dragon's too cool to basically be like, we're gonna blow you up. I think that'd be a very, very bad idea, because then it's like, Steve riding the Ender Dragon, my cool new dog. I think they're gonna make the Ender Dragon like everyone's dog, and everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, that's my dog. Get back here. Aren't you supposed to break blocks when you fly through them? Come on. Come on, buddy. Alright. Let me... Do you want to stop? No, get back here. Oh yeah, you are supposed to be breaking blocks. I don't know why you ain't breaking blocks. Why don't you get back here so I can stab you? Let me stab you. Come on. Come on. Be a good dog and let me stab you. What? Is that baby Enderman? Oh, buddy. Go get him, buddy. Oh, there's 3. There's 4. There's 5. I want to see. There's 5 Endermen mad at the Ender Dragon right now. I want to see if they're actually going to hurt him. Look at them go. Alright, they're landing. Let's see, can they actually hurt them? Nope. Alright, back to business. Come on. Come on. You know you want me to stab you. Come on. Monsieur Ender Dragon. Phone call. Stop running away from me. I want to stab you. Monsieur Ender Dragon. Your time is now. And it will forever go bye-bye forever. Bad. Bad. I win. My first Minecraft monster, the Ender Dragon. Alright, there we go. Okay, now I know how to get back. Well, that was an oopsie falling into the end portal. I didn't really mean to do that. Where's my... I think my setup was this way. Okay. I'm gonna stay the course. Please, I don't want to lose my perfect depiction of Steve. Okay, here we are. Oh, there's a second village? I don't think this is the village I went to. Where's my... Oh no, did I lose all my stuff? I built the end portal frame, so I think it should bring me, theoretically. It keeps telling me I might have just walked over a village at one point. I might have to rebuild the entire structure I made from the ground up again. Well, how do you get lost in your own madness? I think Hero Brian gets lost in his own madness. Are we here? Oh no. There's just an actual stronghold floating in the air. I don't know where my setup is. Oh no, where I'm going to lose my kitty cats that I had just had sitting there. Well, the only evidence that they ever existed is going to be, well, this looks really, really funny. What's in here? Well, let's see if I go back to the end. Theoretically. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I am very... At this point now, I'm a little lost. I don't know which direction. I don't remember which direction I went off in the first part. I was like, I want to find a village. Oh, there's armor trimmings, but let's do time set day. Let's go back to the end because I think the only way to find out where I'm going is probably to the end. I'm gonna go in basically every single direction until I find my setup again, which might be really, really difficult. Oh, there's that thing. Oh, hi, the egg. Did I go in a straight line? I'm gonna see if I did that. If I did that, I might just find the village really, really easily. If not, poop. I'm gonna take a right here because after seeing that, did I find it? Oh yeah. I am so good at navigation. It would have been a shame if I lost all that. I would have lost this beauty right here. This majesty. Okay, I want to see if I can make the end portal frame larger. I don't think I can, but I'm going to try anyway. And if it works, I will be very cool. So let's finish building out this end portal piece. Let's try building it from 3 blocks away and seeing if that does anything to it. And we'll build a little bit of a hole. It will be beautiful. This will be absolutely wonderful. Wait, so 4? Okay, yeah. And then... One, two, three, 4. Oh, I gotta add one more here. I was like, I had the numbers correct. I just didn't have the actual spacing. And now I can replace the end portal frames. We're gonna... Not you. And then from the beginning, I'm going to put it all in a straight line. What if I break this one? Oh, let me just break that real fast. We're not going to... If I make it the actual size, will that fix it? Let's try that one more time. Because I can fit the end portal frame in the... I can't fit the end portal frame in the end portal frame. Okay, we're going to try this. We're going to try this one more time. We're going to rebuild the frame. And I think if I make a bunch of frames, then I think that'd look really cool. I don't want to get sucked into the Ender portal for the 18th time. All right. Ooh. Ooh. What I think I want to do is I'm going to just finish laying stone bricks. and I'm just gonna absolutely cover it in Eyes of Ender. Just absolutely smother it in end portal frames. Or it's like this movie's gonna discuss what does it mean to craft. You are always a crafter hero, Brian. You're always a hero, Brian. Hero Brian. I like that name. And then it's almost done. It's almost going to be a beautiful masterpiece. It'll be grand. It will be great. My Minecraft movie plot is being built, and it will be glorious. And now I add a bunch of end portal frames. And then I have to have Hero Brian falling into the Ender portal. Because into the end, not Ender, it's the end portal. So Hero Brian falls into the end portal. We're gonna just add a bunch of them here. Because why not? Why not make it just weird and inconspicuous? Then yeah, I'm liking this. Now this is great. And then I gotta rebuild Hero Brian. So I'm gonna get my black I'm gonna get my black wool. So he has to fall into it. How tall did it? Oh, I'll just flip him upside down. I add 1, 2, 3, and it's perfect. Will I give him the will I give him the mouth? It's very tempting. The mouth is very tempting. I'll hold off on adding the mouth for the moment. I'll add it later. And then we have Hero Brian falling in to the portal. Did I make his head too large? No, okay, his head's the right size. And then we have him falling into there. Where's the blue wool? Beautiful. He'll say this isn't the last you'll see of me. Because Hero Brian is gonna blame Steve for falling into the Ender portal. I'm adding the nose. Steve steals Hero Brian's diamond. They're gonna do one last mining adventure, find a stronghold. Hero Brian falls into the said they fall into the stronghold. Hero Brian falls into the end portal. And now what else did we have on the plot? Okay. Hero Brian, I'll never forgive you. One last mind drip. Hero Brian gets turned into Evil Steve by falling into there. Okay. So I need to find chorus fruit because that's going to basically be why he goes crazy, is because all he would eat is chorus fruit. Thank you, many slimes. I'm gonna fix that. Then we're gonna build a very large Hero Brian head. Mainly because I want it to stand out a little more. It doesn't need to be massive. It just needs to be large enough. Yeah, let's just do a simpler one. And if I can add more, I'll add more. What? Well, I'm going to pretend I saw nothing, and I'm just going to simply go back to building Herobrine Steve because he went crazy by eating all of the chorus fruit. And then we're gonna give him the big white eyes. Actually, it's perfect. Yes, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But he becomes Steve. Um, can you not? I don't know if you're being serious or silly right now, but like, no, I don't. It's not even relevant to what I'm even talking about. This has nothing to do with Minecraft. But Herobrine gets a mustache. That's how you know they are evil. They are not Steve, but they're actually evil. What if a better idea? Evil Steve is in the. I don't even know where I'm gonna go with that. No, I kind of don't like staring at your message right now. I'll be like, you either get rid. I'll just get rid of it. I don't like looking at that. It's just annoying. Anyhow. Yes, Evil Steve is gonna have the mustache. I could have Evil Steve show up in the real world and be like, I have an idea. But we'll leave it for the moment. Thank you, bajillion slimes. So we're gonna have Evil Steve. We're gonna build our. Do I need the chorus flower in order to build the? I think I might need the flower. Oh, it can only place on end stone. I remember. I place it on end stone. So, well, let's put a bunch of it around Herobrine. So he goes crazy by eating all of the chorus fruit. The dragons chill because, I mean, the dogs chill. Like, that's all that can really be said. Why can't I build this up? Oh, I see what I need to do. Am I not able to build it up without breaking it? Or it's because... Okay, so he goes crazy because of chorus fruit. So we get... Becomes Herobrine and becomes more like Steve. Has a mustache because the evil Steve. And evil Steve has a beard. Herobrine falls into the end portal. Steve steals Herobrine's diamond. But they might just be known as Brian for the moment, because I think it'd be really funny if there's like, you were meant to be the hero, Brian. I'm evil Steve now. I really like that name. But I think that's the backstory before we get into the main plot of the movie. So where do we have on the list? Yeah, I will never forgive you, Steve. I'm sorry. Herobrine's too late. One last mining trip. Herobrine gets turned into Steve. Herobrine gets turned into Evil Steve by eating the chorus fruit. I have the cut to present day, but I'm wondering if I should add anything else to the past. Hmm. Let's see. So, Steve, what would be an interesting plot point to go with? I did say the Ender Dragon was chill, so I was like, I don't think I need to put that into there. What else would really... Steve is sad! Yes! That's what I was missing. Steve is sad. That's the other part to this. Steve is sobbing. Steve is crying his eyes out. What? I was like, I used to play more Elder Scrolls when I was a bit younger. What's this with the whole thing with the Queen and stuff right now? Because someone just came in here and was like, oh, blah, 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 King of England, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know. But I think everything's stuck on British right now, and there's a little too much British. What if there was British Elder Scrolls? That's Elder Scrolls 6. That's a great idea. I like that idea. Is that actually something that happened? But I kind of don't care. I'm not in England. I'll probably look at the news or something later. But for the moment, I gotta build my sad Minecraft Steve. Because now that Herobrine is gone, Steve is sad. So we have Steve here. Steve is absolutely crying his eyes out. Indubitably, I believe you are Dragonborn. Oh my god, that is absolutely bonkers. Bananas even. And I think that'd be great for Elder Scrolls 6. Yes, Steve is... I need to add the lips. I don't even know what to... well, whatever. I need to add the lips. Steve needs lip... Yeah, that works fine for there. So Steve absolutely bawling his eyes out. I'll have to build the beard at some point. Yeah, there we go. Now we have the I'm gonna get rid of the beard. I don't like the beard. Hmm. I love looking at that. It's so glip. If I were to say favorite Elder Scrolls, I've only played Skyrim, and I need to go through Oblivion, and then I need to go through Morrowind, and then whatever the first two ones were. But the thing is, it's just the RPGs are just very lengthy. Let's just do time set day. All right. So Steve, I think it's to cut to present day. So let's get I'm gonna make the Nether portal the thing that separates large strengths of time. Let's get the obsidian. Flint and steel. I'm going to blow up my face if I've heard that way too much. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, so this is gonna be. Does it have to be exact measurements to make a large nether portal? I feel like if it's large enough, it should be fine. Right? Yeah. I do want to play through Morrowind. Yes, it does work. Woohoo! So does this create a very large one on the other side? No, it doesn't, unfortunately. But that's fine. But the only thing is just getting to it because RPGs just take a while. And I do really like RPGs. I think RPGs are really fun games, but it's just planning it out. Because sometimes you do a very long game and you're like, I don't really want to do a long game. And then suddenly you only want to do short games. But if you do too many short games, you're like, I'm out of short games. Where is... Oh yeah, cut to present day. What was the plot? Oh, there's my crap. Your bride turned into evil. Cut to present. Everyone is like, yippee. Okay, I don't think I need to draw that. Yeah. I feel like sometimes a short, concise RPG is also a really good thing. But the only thing is like, I will say it's also difficult to make a really short RPG because there's so many ideas you want to put into it, and if you want to tell a really complex story, a short RPG doesn't really fit with that unless you plan it out really, really well. But then it's also how do you incorporate game mechanics into that, stuff like that. There's a lot of things. That's gonna be a no. That's a no. Let's see. Villager comes to Portal speak. Okay, so Portal speaks perfect English. There was the original the Mario RPG is a short one. They did Nintendo did a remaster of that. Okay, good. All right, I'm gonna time. Yeah. I mean that's. I mean it's like I think that's self-explanatory. That's just saying stuff to say stuff, and it's not really that interesting. It's just kind of annoying. But Mario RPG is a good RPG that's pretty short. What are that's kind of thing. Undertale is a shorter RPG. I'll keep. This is basically gonna work as the portal from the real world to the new world. Yeah, there are definitely a lot of short RPGs, but sometimes, I mean, there's a lot of long ones, and sometimes the longer it is, yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of thing is like RPGs have just become longer in general. Like the Final Fantasy 14 games, Final Fantasy 7 is now 3 games instead of just the original first game. Yeah, whatever. I'm just not even gonna bother with it anymore. But yeah, so we're gonna have a villager. Nose. I just don't get why people are talking about that right now. But yeah. Yeah, the original Final Fantasy 7, yeah, is definitely a lot shorter than the other 3 games, but it's also they planned it out to be a lot longer too and make it three big games. Otherwise, what would be a shorter RPG? I'd have to actually think about what short RPGs there are. Because I don't know exactly how many there are, but we need a villager. Or actually, I'm going to build a villager. These guys are kind of a little... I could restrain them down. Could be restrained. So they're going to come out... Yeah, I'm just gonna build a fence. I'm gonna build a big fence, and I'm gonna put a bunch of villagers into this fence. There's also a lot of RPGs that are longer that are really good as well. Though I will say sometimes, usually the big thing with long RPGs is usually... whatever. But, they're just gonna make a bunch of them. So villagers are gonna come through the portal, and then what happens? What was that? What was on the list? Villagers. Oh, Enderman. Okay, so there's a big issue with the Enderman. So we're gonna. It's gonna build. Where's purple? So we're gonna build. We're gonna build an Enderman now. How do I want to build? I'm just gonna do it now. You're going into timeout for that one. You should be shouting Flint and Steel and Chicken Jockey. Apparently there's just been a bunch of bots that I think they're bots that have just been saying a bunch of random crap relatively about it. Not even Chicken Jockey, not even the Nether, not even Ender Pearl. It's absolutely bonkers. But for the moment, so we're going to have this village, and this will be their house. They're all going to share one little... They're going to share one little house. That's their village, and the Enderman is going to steal their house. Chicken Jockey for real, indeed. But essentially, I've written out a plot structure for the new Minecraft movie too. As soon as I was like, I timed them out, and suddenly they all go away. Well, all right. So the first part I have is so Steve and Brian are friends, right? But then Steve steals Hero Brian's diamonds. And they're like, I can never forgive you. And they're like, one last mining trip. And then Brian falls into the end portal and then proceeds to go crazy by eating all of the chorus fruit. He went crazy. And then Steve, very, very sad. Steve is crying his eyes out. He is sobbing at this. He is just absolutely sobbing. And then we get to the main plot. The villagers come through to the real world to tell everyone we're going to then marry people in the real world. Actually, that reminds me. So, Jennifer Coolidge, her new husband is now a very very interesting person. Minecraft. Poop. We got Monsieur Enderman, who is now stealing the blocks. So Enderman steals. Wait, I'm gonna make it a villager nose. Villager nose. Villager nose. Now that's art. So villager nose. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know where I want to take. I don't know where I want to take the plot next. The Enderman. They beat up the Enderman. I'm just gonna put a diamond sword through the Enderman. I think that will get the point across really easily. So we're gonna put the diamond sword here. Oh, I accidentally set it up the wrong way, but it's one longer. And then I need. Oh wow, wood. The Enderman gets stabbed. They defeat the Endermans. Beautiful. Hmm. Enderman. So the next part would be there's the secret gets revealed about the end portal. What do I have that's purple? We'll make stuff that's fancy. So weird Enderman dream, and we're gonna make it the letter H for Herobrine. Secrets get revealed, basically. The secret gets revealed. Then what happens next? I think I'm just gonna go with the Herobrine shows up on the Ender Dragon. Woohoo! Gonna make the big doggy. There we go. Oh Lord, he coming. Woohoo! Then we'll add wings. Oh, Metaphor Fantasio's on sale. Build my Ender Dragon. And then now Herobrine becomes Steve, so Steve, chicken jockey. Get out of my head! Get out of my head! This you chicken jockey. And then the secret reveal. We have then we have Herobrine riding the Ender Dragon. Yeah. Herobrine do ride upon the Ender Dragon. So I think I have the plot. Herobrine backstory. Steve, Herobrine friends. Herobrine go. Oh wait, no. Herobrine has a mustache. I forgot. There we go. Now it's correct. Let's go back to the chart. Alex become friends. Enderman's secrets get revealed. The giant H that says Herobrine. Who could this H person be? Herobrine shows up. Steve, you must save me. Psych Dragon gets Steve. Steve gets thrown into... Wait. Steve gets thrown into a lava pit. Oh, I think that's... Yeah. Herobrine throws Steve into a lava pit. Is the end of the world right here? Oh. Do I fall endlessly? Okay, I'm not going to play with that at the moment. Let's just get the lava bucket. What are all the objects I need for Steve? We'll get purple block because that's funny. We'll build this. We'll bring that back. So there's the lava pit, and then we'll give it a bunch of purple blocks because, you know, it's the end and stuff. And then we're going to put Steve over the pit of lava. I'm going to put him a bit higher. Like, no, Steve, no. And Steve's like, you were my best friends. No, Steve, no. Boom, 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 boom. Long live the Steve. Steve's like, ah. And then he has a water bucket on him, so he's fine. So Steve's not gonna. We're gonna give him the funny pair of lips. We're gonna give him a funny pair of lips. So Steve is gonna get thrown into the lava, but he's gonna have a water bucket because it's gonna be a fake out death. We're gonna just put in as many fake out deaths as possible because I think that'd be funny. And Steve's gonna have Steve's gonna have his trusty water bucket. So he's gonna have to make a play, but he's gonna have to make it seem like he's fine, but also so that Herobrine goes away. And there's gonna be a weird convoluted plot as to how that works. So now Herobrine goes back to torturing the real world. So, what is it? Steve, big battle. Herobrine is too powerful. Okay, so essentially, right now, Herobrine is too powerful. That's essentially where we're at in this plot. Herobrine is simply too strong to fight. How do they beat Herobrine? What if the way they're controlling Herobrine is the way Herobrine's controlling the dragon? They go to the end to stop Herobrine. Yes, that's what it is. They go to the end to stop Herobrine because they're like, he came from the end, right? We have to go to the end to stop him. So now either Alex is going to be like the main one bringing everyone along or something along those lines. I don't know. It's insert random person here does insert thing. So they're not in Kansas so they're not going to be in Kansas anymore. Beautiful. It's weird how the chorus fruit thingy works. Well, I don't know how it works. But they go to the end, and who is they? The Jason Momoa. And what will represent him? The purple. He'll be the purple block. Or actually, or would it be or would I want to build Alex? Let's build Alex. I think it makes sense that it's like. I think the kids are gonna. Let's see. I don't know who. Because Alex is going to be the other protagonist of this because it's like, make it more Minecrafty. So the kids are going to be like, it's like, Steve, we'll save Minecraft. So they're going to be defending the overworld. And that leaves Alex to, or maybe another person to save the... to figure out how to stop is like probably Alex and another person, but I think for the moment, does Alex wear green? Possibly. Yeah, you get back in there. Did it teleport into a hole? Yeah, so Alex is going to be the one going to the end here. So Alex goes to the end and discovers I am indeed the Black Knight from Dark Souls. I run around swinging my sword. And then Alex... What's going to be the thing that stops Herobrine from controlling the Ender Dragon? Probably some random doohickey that let's just say, what would be... It's a command. Let's just... A command. Oh, I have to add it into the console, don't I? Oh yeah, Dark Souls. Well, funny thing, if you're looking for Dark Souls, you missed the Dark Souls stream, I think the last 2 weeks. Well, last week and then week before that. Oh, Goat Horn. What? Call. Oh, I think that's a reference. But point being, so what's the doohickey going to be? Or it could just be what's stuff in the end? I think it'll just be that she finds where's the end block, and then obsidian. So she finds that the end block Yeah, I don't know if you heard me, but you missed the stream where I did a challenge with only throwing bombs in Dark Souls. It was I'm gonna probably make a video about it at some point, but poop. So Alex finds that I might end up doing another Dark Souls challenge at some point. I don't know if I am going to be doing one soon. Because the Dark Souls, it was only fire bombs. I mean, yeah, it was a bit difficult, but not like in the sense of like, oh, it's like I can't beat the game, but more like, oh, this is just really logistically annoying. But I may try doing something funny in Dark Souls 2. I think I'm going to move from Dark Souls to Dark Souls 2, and then I'll try something funny in Dark Souls 2, because there's probably some random bullcrap that I can find in Dark Souls 2. Okay, so then Alex finds... And praise the sun indeed. And I... Oh yeah, I need to... Oh yeah, I also gotta save Solera Vestora. He's so cool. Alex finds that, blows up that, so... That gets blown up, so then... Herobrine fights the Ender Dragon. Yeah, that's the plot. And then after they fight the Ender, after Herobrine's gonna beat the Ender Dragon, because of course Herobrine is gonna be more powerful than the Ender Dragon, because I think that'd be really funny. And at the end, Steve shows up and says, "I didn't mean to steal your diamonds." Or so, actually, I don't know. I could probably find out something better. So we're gonna have Herobrine fighting our wonderful Ender Dragon that I'm gonna have to rebuild again. Oh, that's the first time I'm doing Herobrine sideways. He's gonna get the Glep lips. And then also I can't forget the mustache, because that's how you show that he's evil. Oh my god, it looks terrible. But it's so terrible that it's great. And then where's the I'm gonna have basically him strangling the Ender Dragon. Yes, he's strangling the Ender Dragon. That will give you your wings, buddy. Build that a little higher. Herobrine strangles the Ender Dragon because it's like, if you won't do what I tell you, I will eliminate you. But the Ender Dragon's pretty chill though. Like, if outside of mind control, they're pretty chill. And then that leaves us to the last part. Now that Herobrine is weak after fighting the Ender Dragon, how does the random people, Steve and Alex, how do they beat Herobrine? Alex comes back through the portal, so that's gonna be why, because Alex blows that up, goes through the portal, because there had to be a portal back, and then the thing is, once Herobrine gets how do they defeat Herobrine? That is okay. How do they defeat him? I think that's the part, is how he actually gets beaten. The Endermen are all gonna go and all the Endermen are gonna come out of the portal, because Alex is gonna come out with the bajillion Endermen. Yes, that's genius. Then I need green. Already got green. So then Alex is like, miss me. Puts I'm not gonna make the full Alex. I could actually. Because I'm gonna be having a bajillion Endermen, I'm gonna just then purple. Yeah, I think it's like miss me, and then all the Endermen are gonna. Yeah, all the Endermen are gonna show up and be like, this guy, we don't like this guy. And then they're gonna tear Herobrine limb from limb because he's too weak now. And the Endermen are like, dude, that you're pretty chill, dog, and stuff along those lines. That's basically what's gonna happen with that. Because I think they might put a use to the Enderman. I don't know. Maybe not. So Alex shows up with a bunch of the Endermen. We're just gonna leave them all as noodles at the moment, basically. And the Endermen carry off Herobrine into non-existence. So, and then everyone lives happily ever after, and they gained a dog, they gained a dragon. They made friends. The Endermen are actually really cool. And I need a lighter purple. There's not, unfortunately, a lighter. Where is there a lighter wool purple? Oh, P is social interactions? I didn't realize you could do that. Let me see wool. Is there a light? I mean, there's magenta. I don't know. Well, yeah, I guess magenta works for this. And they're gonna be carrying Herobrine. No, don't take me back to the end. No, no. That's gonna be probably a lot. I'm not going back. No, you can't make me. No, I'm Herobrine. Ah! That's probably what it's gonna say. And then the artwork is almost done. Where's the white wool? And then after all of that, and then he's panicking. Ah! We also got to give him his evil. Gotta give him his poop nose. And then the Enderman basically the Enderman take Herobrine. And then that's the end of the movie, and everyone lives happily ever after until a new threat emerges. And then it's like Dan TDM or someone is like, Troyorus, I don't think we're at the lab anymore. I think that would actually be real funny if they made YouTube Minecraft, the incorporated Minecraft YouTubers to make a weird thing of the movie. I think that's a direction they could go, and it could just be so stupid. It was like, or it's like they could just they could go the Minecraft story mode route where it's just a bunch of the random bullshit, and then it's just it's just random bullshit. And it's Minecraft. It's you can do anything with it. You can make it really wacky. Herobrine is too powerful? Yeah, and then Herobrine gets taken by the Enderman. That's the conclusion, and then everyone becomes friends except for Herobrine. And then, well, what's the cliffhanger? I need to make a cliffhanger. What would a cliffhanger for the second Minecraft movie be? They did add the new oh yeah, they also have the could just add in a oh, Buddy's just standing there. I think that's gonna be. Oh, Buddy's angry now. Yep, I think the teaser is gonna be for the. No! What did Buddy ever do to you? Buddy's going crazy. No. Oh, he's kind of just. Oh yeah, Buddy's he's just going crazy. What did they ever do to you? Yeah, I think the end will be a teaser for what is it? It's not the what is it? Is it Lost City or Forbidden City? I think it's the Lost City or some. Let me grab my. How much health does this guy have? Alright, better idea. Where's the obsidian? Yeah, but I think they advertised the... Because they're probably going to use all their Minecraft... I just summoned a second one. Alright, 1 second. Come on. You're ruining my lawn. Y'all are ruining my property. Y'all want to go away? Come on. You want to go? Yeah. Is that all they drop as a skull catalyst? That's lame. Thanks, Mojang, for a cool boss drop. All right, so basically, I think, and then they advertise that as like the next threat will be whatever hides underground, which I think they could. I think they're not gonna go into anything that isn't Minecraft assets until they've kind of ran through everything in like the base game. Because it's like, oh, they did the piglins, so it's like that covers the nether. They could do the ender dragon, and I think making Herobrine for the end will be a good idea. Or it's like they could make it its Herobrine its own thing, because it's like, I mean, you got a lot of areas, and then weird creatures that exist at the bottom of mining caverns. Insert character goes missing, and other characters have to find them. Boom. And then, oh, Buddy's just gonna keep going. He's on the clock right now. He's busy. But I think that's probably gonna be the end of the stream today. I have to get work done because I have an assignment due tomorrow. Woohoo! Because it got assigned on Monday, and I should actually just do it. Oh no! No, what did that slime ever do to you? No. But thank you for watching the stream today, and I will see you on Friday at around 2 p.m. if anyone is still here. All right, bye-bye. This was a great writing of the Minecraft movie, too.